Just a nice, calm afternoon in Lake Boca. Saturday. Ben and I are playing Farkle with just about 1 million people. There's a pontoon boat out here that's serving pizza and snacks. We have 2 dogs in timeout because they were barking at everything. So a lot of boats are driving through. This one I think is gonna park up next to us. That's probably, what's your guess? 60, 70 foot?
Yeah, all that.
The beam, I don't even know.
Probably be solid 25 foot across.
Yeah, Ben said, I think this guy's parking next to us. And I said, no way. It's funny because just recently we've gotten used to these tight anchorages. And this used to really, really worry us. But at this point, I'm like, I guess there's space. Yep, there goes the anchor.
Hell yeah. The anchor looks sort of small for that.
Anchor looks small and they're still moving forward. And guess what? We're actually pretty good at anchoring now, so we know that those are 2 things that are not good.
She said it looks good.
Yeah, anchor is just going under the boat. I think we may have just gotten a wave. I think we might go get a pizza later from that little pontoon boat. Lake Boca, guys. And you know, here's the thing. We stopped here because one of the first sailing channels we ever really fell in love with was the sailing channel called Too Short, and they have since pulled themselves off YouTube. But we know that they do charters out of Lake Boca. When we were going through here the other day, I saw their boat and I hit them up on Instagram and they responded, and we've been hanging out, and super, super cool people. And yeah, that's how we ended up here at Lake Boca. But you know what?
Boca. It is a blast.
It's a party for sure. And they're still not here. They said
not sure if they're coming still or not.
They're gonna call me when they are headed this way, I guess.
We hope they can find the breezy baby out here in all this ruckus.
They hung up on me when I was like ready to give them my card number and stuff, but they got a system, right? So stay tuned.
Hey, stay tuned.
Right now we're just passing through, but I guess the Palm Beach Yacht Show is in town.
Well, here we are back at Hobe Sound, which is one of our favorite spots that we've found so far. I'm trying to get a couple days of relaxation in before I go back to Colorado to work on the apartment buildings. Seems like I've got a couple of possible tenants lined up. I just gotta figure out how much work there is to do and do the work. Small price to pay for being out at places like this all the time. Stay tuned because I'm planning to get a lot of coconuts out of these trees over the next 2 days. Should be entertaining.
So yes, as Ben said, we are in Hobe Sound, and yesterday was a long day. We left at 10 a.m. We didn't end up anchoring until 7 p.m. because we were fighting wind, and we had to stop at a marina and get diesel, water, pump out, and get rid of some trash. And then we had 10 bridges we had to go through yesterday. And one of the bridges is completely closed from 3:30 to 6, and we got there at 4 o'clock. So we had to wait 2 hours. But other than that,
we got there at 3:31, I think.
Yeah, we did get there at 3:31.
Well, who's counting?
So that was an experience. But we're done with South Florida for now. We might try and make it back for Boca Bash. We're not sure.
Probably going back for Boca Bash.
We did already bash our Bocas pretty hard over St. Patrick's Day weekend. Nuggy's jumping, trying to get the camera.
But I've already RSVP'd with so.
Yeah, we have RSVP'd with a few of our friends in Boca, so we will probably show up. But here's to Hobe Sound. One by one.
Out now. Had to go over before breakfast so that I could get us a couple of these bad bitches to drink. Go, 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 go. A little crack in her husk, but she should be fine.
That was the one that we got out of the tree.
Yeah, this is the one I pulled out of the tree. This one was probably the biggest coconut in that tree. So
you guys got that in common?
you have to pull them down at that point. Otherwise, they might hit somebody that's walking around on the sandbar with their family.
It's a safety issue.
So we tried to get them down before they hurt someone.
But we've stayed at this spot now 4 different times, and I will say it is delivered every single time.
Every time.
We have a good coconut stash here that we like to raid every once in a while. Well, every time we're here. We're here because we're going to wait out a big windstorm tomorrow. Ben seems to think that it's not going to be a big deal. I think it's going to be a big deal. You don't think?
Stay tuned.
Well, it's a big storm today. It was pretty windy last night. I think it was like constant knots of like 18, gusting to 20. And today it's supposed to get to 25 knots. The rain's picking up.
He's a little grumpy, just around summertime.